Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Sandhya ma'am. A warm welcome to all of you, all the participants.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. All of the participants for the second day session on design thinking. I hope all of you are enjoying this session. And this session is also very good. And our eminent speaker is Sandhya Rani ma'am. She is from Vijaya Vigyan Jyoti College. I want to say a few words about this eminent speaker and Sandhya ma'am. Professor Sandhya has completed Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering and MTech in CSC and PhD in Engineering. He is currently working as a professor at VNR Vigyan Jyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology. Her research area is in data science, artificial intelligence, and ML. He has published around 43 papers in reputed international journals and presented papers at international conferences. He has an experience of 20 years in teaching and administration. He is currently guiding 5 scholars. The scholars are working on test mining, big data analysis, and sentiment mining. Dr. Sandhya participated in various conferences and activities. She acted as a resource person to deliver various sessions on artificial intelligence, data mining, design thinking, etc. in AICTE sponsored FDPs and conferences. She convinced various FDPs and is acting as a remote center coordinator for P10KT sponsored by MHRD, Government of India. Under the National Mission on Education through ICT, she is a member of BOS for different colleges, worked as session chair, and reviewed papers for various international conferences. She received a grant from All India Council for Technical Education for conduct of project, development of a tool to predict mechanical properties of steel by exploring data science techniques under Research Promotion Scheme. She published a patent titled Computer Cache Memory Performance Enhanced Using Neural Networks and Machine Learning. She is a member of the professional bodies as CSI and ISTE. She completed postgraduate diploma in innovation and design thinking from Emeritus School of Management in collaboration with MIT, Columbia Business School, and Tech School of Education, and currently acting as a coordinator of the Center for Presenting and Design Thinking. She is also in charge of BTech CS AI ML course and completed advanced certification in artificial intelligence and machine learning by International Institute of Information Technology, Hyderabad, organized by Outreach Division in association with Talent Field. This is about our speaker, Sandhya Rani garu. So, ma'am, please continue.
Yeah, thank you, Bindu. Thank you very much for the introduction. Only one small correction. I am not Sandhya Rani. I am just simple Sandhya. Okay. All right. I warm welcome to all the participants for design thinking. I hope in the given 1.5 hours, I would be able to cover most of the content that is possible. And usually this should be a very interactive session with lot of activities. But then as I have very less time, first I would like to cover most of the things that I know about your double diamond, empathy, and how the needs are to be done during the defined process. So with all this, we'll be going into this. Is this, I just want to know how many of you, all the participants are from different disciplines and different departments?
Yes, ma'am. Different disciplines, mostly from CSC and mechanical, and they are from different disciplines also, ma'am. Even ECE, EEE, chemical, and civil people are also there, ma'am.
Okay, you have faculty from all the departments, right? So, right, very good. This is really good to know this, because we generally have, when we take our classwork for design thinking for our students, we make it an interdisciplinary course. We want, we generally make groups from different departments, and then that is how we generally conduct this course. I am really happy that most of the different, we have part faculty from all the departments.
Ma'am,
So have
here
you?
all our students, ma'am. All our students, ma'am. Only few
Oh,
faculty, ma'am. Maximum students, ma'am.
oh, nice, nice.
Only
So
20%
which
of
year are
faculty.
these students from?
Third year, second year and third year, ma'am. Mostly
Second
second
year.
year and third year.
So do you have a course for them, the design thinking, or
Yes.
this is only for them to learn about design thinking you have organized?
No, ma'am. They are having the course also, course in the curriculum, ma'am.
So they have
Waiting for
completed the
the
course, or they will be doing the course now?
for second year CSC, they are doing the course, and for the rest of the branches, they are doing the next semester, ma'am. Next year, the third year.
Okay, so you have it in second year as well as third year, depending upon the branches, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice, nice. All
Okay,
right.
ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I hope you all will enjoy the session. So let's start with the session now.
Okay.
Bindu, can you see my slides?
Yes, ma'am. We can see your slides, ma'am.
Okay, chalo then. All right. First, I would like to start with why actually are you learning something called as design thinking? What is the need? Why should we learn design thinking as part of engineering? That is because now I'm glad that students are here. So this is the first perspective that needs to be covered. Before I go there, why actually we learning? I would like to say something about my college, VNR Vignana Jyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology. Here we have various differentiators that we teach our students. In that, one of the differentiator that we have is wit and will. Any teacher or any student who's teaching or learning something, we follow a strategy that has been given by our president, Dr. D.N. Rao Garu. He says the teacher's perspective should be why am I teaching and what I am teaching. The teacher should think from this aspect, and the student should think from an aspect of why am I learning and what am I learning. Now, likewise, in the same grounds, if you are learning design thinking, first you must be knowing why am I teaching. As a teacher, when I'm teaching, I must be able to justify why am I teaching the subject and what is that I'm teaching you people. So you all know engineering is a very regular UG course that you all are doing till now. And probably even we didn't have this opportunity of having design thinking when we were doing our BTech. So this is like a value addition that will go above and beyond your BTech course, which is very much desirable. And the whole entire industry is now dependent on design thinking. All the projects that you are doing, everything is being planned around your design thinking. What is design thinking? It is nothing but a common sense and a problem solving approach, which you will eventually learn in this webinar. So all the engineers that are being created today from different various colleges and universities, what is the need actually for these engineers? They are expected to serve for the society and the nation, right? So you have a direct or an indirect impact on the society. So now there are some fundamental aspects for any engineer's career, and these aspects are expertise, exposure, experience, efficacy, and ethics, which needs to be followed by an engineer. So as part of design thinking, this is what all these are part of your design thinking, and this is the reason that design thinking has to be there in your curriculum. And design is a process where you are looking at the end user satisfaction from the customer points of view. It is generally whatever an engineer is trying to improve the standards of living, whatever he is working for. The design will add on for natural extension to what the engineers are doing. So this is what you will be learning as part of your design teaching course. Now, why are we learning this design should be the student's perspective, and what am I learning from the design thinking course? This is what you generally think from the student's perspective. So design is understood differently by different engineering disciplines. Now that we have all the different students from different branches here, so like a computer science student, myself being from computer science department, I would say the computer science student would think design thinking in this perspective when he is trying to do his programming or implementing his programming skills, and then when he's trying to develop any app and Android application, or when he's trying to develop a website, this is where his design thinking skills are exhibited. And then if a person from electronics is trying to work, maybe when he's trying to develop some system where sensors are involved, he'll or communication connectors are involved, sensors are involved, this is where your design thinking is involved. If he's a mechanical student, when he's trying to design some product, that is when his design thinking gets into picture. So like this, design thinking is a course which is to be learned by all the students from different disciplines, and it is understood differently by, I mean, it is taken up or absorbed and implemented from a different perspective in your own engineering disciplines. So this is what the reason that you are learning design thinking. And then what exactly am I learning in design thinking? It's simple thing, the way of life, literally how you project, I mean, how you are trying to project your design, bring your design thinking into your daily life, whether it is personal, social, or professional. This is what, and the main concept behind design thinking is empathy. Empathy is a word that is where you are trying to understand the needs of your customer. So this is the whole heart of your design thinking is in empathy. So how do I do that, and how do I take the insights from the customer? All this is what you are learning as part of your design thinking. Now, engineering and design, how are these two interlinked? I mean, why do we have design thinking in engineering at all? So, till now, design is something which has been part of, let us say, which is a separate course where you have been thinking about an architectural design or an appeal or a eye-pleasing kind of decoration. This is what you have been viewing or thinking about design thinking till now. But it's not like that. Design thinking is something which is very much favored to problem solving, because it includes society while taking into consideration the technological feasibility, and it will inspire your innovation. That is what is your radical thinking, where you are implementing in the perspective of business viability. So problem solving is a key driving factor, which is the main thing for all the engineers, and design is really perceived as part of this engineering, because this just now we have in the before point, above point, you have seen design thinking is favored for solving. Engineering is primarily driven by technological feasibility. Now, if you see at the figure here, I see there is a combination of three things, wherein the first circle above, which is saying, which is in pink color, people desirability. What exactly are the people needs? What is that people are wanting? What are their needs? Customer, what is he expecting? What is his problem? So this is what is your people's desirability. And the blue shade, it shares technological feasibility. Whatever is the problem that has been identified, will it be possible for me to solve that technically? And the gray shade, which you see, the circle with the grayish shade, it talks about
Hello. Madam, you are not audible. Hello.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible, ma'am. Ma'am, link stop and account.
Yeah.
Ma'am. Link stop అయింది ma'am.
Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am. Now we can see, ma'am, and your voice also has stopped, ma'am.
You are on the slide, it has stopped?
Ma'am, we can see the slide, ma'am, but the voice is not audible, ma'am.
Am I on now?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
audible,
Now you are
madam.
audible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. So this is what I was talking about, satisfying the minimal requirements in order to achieve a goal. The initial solution is what is your engineering basic solution. But having your design skills involved or implemented or integrated with your engineering is what wherein you look for features, that is people desirability, technological feasibility, and business viability. So these three come into picture and it aims at unity, right? So design is not something where you have art, creativity, or just innovativeness. It is something where you are trying to solve the problem in an appealing way by empathizing with the user. Now, what does this empathy means? I will come to that also eventually. So visual appeal is not the only one aspect of your design. There are many things that you are connecting in design. Here at VNR Vignan Jyoti, in our institute, we also believe, along with design, another world which is called as presencing. Now, if you're looking at my slides in the down, apart from the date, I have mentioned something called as CPADT. What is the CPADT? We have a center here which is called Center for Presencing and Design Thinking. I am the coordinator for the Center for Presencing and Design Thinking. Design thinking is what you are learning as part of your curriculum. Now, what is this presencing? Presencing means, now when you talk, when you give your